Hello folks, welcome back to DarkSquare. In today's game, I achieved an accuracy of 92%, making it one of my cleanest games so far. There were no crazy sacrifices or lucky blunders from my opponent. Instead, this game was all about finding strong moves, avoiding mistakes, and converting an advantage step by step. Let's dive into the game and see what led to this 92% accuracy performance. I didn't play a brilliant move in this game, but I did play one of my most accurate games ever. Let's see how I scored a 92% accuracy in this game. So, we are generally see a white perspective, but we are going to see today a black perspective. My opponent starts with e4, c6. So, we are playing a Karakan defense. Knight f3, knight d5, and we have a trade in a center. My opponent puts his pawn into the center d4. I developed my knight and the bishop to f b5 check. You can block this check either with the bishop or the knight. I chooses knight to c6. If bishop takes knight, I take with the pawn and I have what's called known as a pawn chain, where all the pawns are connected together except from the a file. So my opponent developed its dark bishop, and I developed my knight square bishop by pinning his knight to the queen, and he unpins his knight by playing queen to d3. And here I play h6. Do you want to take the bishop or go back? My opponent retreat the bishop. Instead of defending my central pawn with the knight that can be taken at any moment, so I defend it with my pawn. Here the knight jumps in with knight to e5. The knight to e5 attacks the knight and attacks the bishop. If the knight, look at the elevation bar, it's completely winning. Knight takes the knight, pawn takes the knight, bishop takes the pawn, and you have to move the king and even the material, or you can give a check from this, and this is here very unpleasant for me. So instead of that, I saw that was going to happen. So I played bishop f5, attacking the queen. The queen goes to c3, putting more pressure on the knight and c6. So I bring my another rook into the game. Rook to c8, and here my opponent castle. I developed my last inactive piece, DarkSquare bishop, aiming to trade the active knight for this. So my opponent takes the knight. I take it with the pawn. He takes the pawn with the check. So the king have two legal move, e7, f8. So I chose f8 because it keeps away from any further checks from my opponent. And now I pinned his right square bishop to the queen. So I am going to win that. That's the simple idea now. So my opponent developed his knight to a3. I bring my queen into the game, and at this point, my opponent know that I am going to take his bishop. So he trade this first, and then he played knight b5. I don't know what does the knight b5 do. Maybe you thought he was attacking this or this. I don't know. So I take the bishop with the rook and attack the queen. So here my opponent thought if I go somewhere else, my knight is hanging. So he chooses to defend the knight. But we are going to forcefully remove the queen from the defense of the knight by playing bishop to b3. And my opponent goes to queen e3. And I take the knight. And my opponent plays rook fc1, attacking my bishop. So I retreat my bishop, offering a rook trade. So I accept. My opponent accepts that. And here my opponent brings this other rook into the game to attack the queen. I go queen d6, attacking a weak pawn on b2. My opponent gives a check, and my king goes to king g7, and offering another rook trade. You can't give a checkmate with a queen alone. You have a pawn or any other pieces, a king, into the as a attacking material. So he played g3, so it couldn't be a back rank mate. I just sealed that by I played king g8. So my opponent cuts I every possible ways. My king nowhere to go. But this is not a checkmate. If it was under the check, this would be a game over. I first played queen takes e2. We talked about this move earlier, and the queen takes f6, taking the two pawn. So if you play a queen to e1 check, the king can run to b g2. So instead of that, I first sealed the king escape square by playing bishop e4. This cuts off all of my all of the king's escape square. If you play this, this is mate. What if you push this pawn? That's correct. That's what my opponent chose. My opponent chose pawn to h4. I give check and queen h1 checkmate. It's the game, and I'm so happy to see an accuracy of 92%. Why accuracy isn't everything in chess? It shows that the idea, calculation, and decision in this game were getting in the right direction. There is still plenty to improve, but the performance like this are a sign of progress on the road to 1500. If you enjoy this analysis, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comment. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next game.